In this demo, we'll have a look at the software development lifecycle of creating an orchestration in the Arc Cloud Designer. So to access the designer, just click on the integration and orchestration designer, and it will show the screen. So these items on the left are the connectors. So we'll grab a connector. So just click that and grab it to the designer, and then let's grab a simple timer, and then let's grab a source text, and then let's grab an encryptor, an AES-256 encryptor, and then a decryptor, and then we'll grab a stop node, and then just connect the green to the input. So the green is the successful output, and connect those nodes. The error nodes are the red ones, and what you can do is you can, let's say, execute uh, some stuff in the red node, like sending an email. So we have connectors here for sending email, or you can send uh, um, messages to Teams, or you can send a text message via Twilio. So you can do that when there's an error, for instance, or just log it into a log file. Yeah. Okay. So let's hit this. Let's set the timer to 10 seconds, and then provide the string source here. Uh, okay. So this is a fairly large JSON data, and then we'll encrypt that with AES-256. We'll set the password for encryption, and then we'll set the password for decryption. So this will decrypt it, and finally we'll have the decrypted data at the finish. So to save this, just click on the put a name for the orchestration. So we'll say demo uh, orchestration lifecycle. Okay, so to play this, just hit on the play button. Okay, so this will get deployed to a dev server, and the dev server will play it, and it will return the status back in, but and it will also give us beautiful colors. Green color means the node is successful, and red means that it failed. Okay, so to look at the result of the execution, you can click on the double click on the node, and it will show the values that you've given here, the output and the input to the let's say the AES encryptor, and the output for the uh, AES encryptor, and the input for the uh, AES decryptor, and the output, and so on. Okay, so that's the troubleshooting for errors. So you can close that, and then we can save it and deploy this to a server. So to deploy this, just click on deploy and select a server, or you can select any server. So it will be load balanced anyway. So we have two servers running here, and Yeah, so now it's running. So to see uh, the run results, just click on logs and then click on all logs. So okay, so it looks like the run is successful. So it's been run 3 times. Uh, it's successful. So let's look at the success or the error. So let's click on error. So there's no error. Let's look at the successful runs. So there's 3 runs that are successful. Let's have a look at the scenario wherein you wanted to undeploy. So you let's say you wanted to make changes to the orchestration. So to undeploy it from the server, just click on orchestration instances, hit on delete, and that will basically undeploy it. Okay, so it's now undeployed. So to make changes to it, just click on orchestrations and hit on the edit, and you can make changes to the orchestration. It will open up the designer and you can make changes to it. So uh, to make changes, you can click on, let's say you wanted to delete just this node here, or you can undo that. You wanted to add, let's say if there's an error, uh, you can send an email. So let's have a look at sending an email. Yeah, and then so let's so this one here will not populate the the parameters. So because it's not going to fail anyway. So let's save that and close it. And then you can redeploy it by clicking on the deploy, and now it's deployed. Let's have a look at the what servers has picked it up. Okay, so it's picked up by our queen. Let's have a look at the logs. Yeah, so it looks like it's running successfully. So let's click on the finish to check for the results. Click on graph, and it will open up the graph view, and you can double click on the each of the node to see the data coming in and out of that node. Okay, so that's the end of the demo.